All right. Welcome to the 2023 LM tournaments. This is Splazergames versus JJsrl. This is gonna be a pretty good match as both have pretty good PBs. Splazer with I think like a 56.2x, and JJ with a 58.53. I think it's pretty close.
I believe that 53. I believe 53 is correct.
Yeah. So they're, I mean, it's not the closest, I guess, but it could definitely be a lot further apart.
I agree with that. This will be a really interesting match. I mean, JJ recently has just been on the grind and has been getting some decent runs going, so you should be able to get something interesting out here today. And Splazer, of course, is Splazer and gonna do Splazer things. So we'll see how this turns out. Runners will be starting just very, very shortly. We'll just head into the area 1 that we all know and love.
Yeah. So this is basic area 1. The difference is Chauncey 1 cycle is now a thing, although I'm pretty sure JJ will not be going for it, and I'm unsure about Splazer.
I don't. You know what? I'm convinced they're not going to go for it.
Yeah, that's gonna be probably a big thing with this tournament. Is like half the races runners are gonna go for it, and the other half runners won't. 1 cycle is just, it's a little bit of a cop-out trick. If one player gets it and the other doesn't, yes, it can create whatchamacallit, like an unfair advantage. So if players are going to be in a close match, it'd probably be better to not go for it, just to keep the race more interesting. But in matches where an upset it would be needed to happen, 1 cycle's pretty good in that regard. Both these runners getting okay.
Oh my goodness. I still can't get this right. Syncing up is difficult, fellas. It's very difficult.
Yeah, dude, syncing. I hate syncing. I just found it funny. I was like, oh man, they're pretty much tied, and then JJ just like skips ahead by 2 seconds.
JJ skips ahead just a little bit, you know.
Like, what happened to
No
JJ?
there.
There we go. Good sync. Looks like Splazer has about a second and a bit lead on JJ.
Yeah. Nothing more than just showing off some very consistent, very easy doubles here from sub 1 players. JJ did miss that flash there on the puncher, so he'll lose a little bit of time for that and give Splazer a little bit of an early lead to work with.
Yeah, there's small separation, but nothing that can be eliminated through just plain old RNG. Really good doubles out of here from Splazer. A 211 wardrobe clear is nothing to scoff at. Splazer gonna be heading on his way to Neville. Pretty tricky portrait ghost. IMO.
Oh, dude, I think he's the most difficult, man. I just think it's the hardest one.
His pull is ridiculous. Like I don't even know when he shows his heart. I just guess.
Like it's way more annoying and way more finicky than having to deal with like Jarvis, which obviously you don't do in this category, but man, so difficult.
Yeah.
It really shows the true test of your abilities as an LM runner.
Oh, Splazer
just he had the right guess, figured it out.
That's tough.
That was really good from Splazer.
Yeah, JJ is well.
There too.
No one gets low percent though, so the low percent tournament's over.
Oh well, congratulations, guys. Congratulations, guys. No more low percent.
We gotta reset. This is over.
Yeah, man. I guess they just must. You know what? I guess at this point you should be inclined to do Chauncey 1 cycle now.
Oh yeah. Imagine we had a low percent tournament. Oh, that'd be so terrible.
Low percent tournament, but you know it's everybody else doing 5000 G, and then Saria's doing not that.
Yeah. Saria would like intentionally start skipping stuff. He'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna skip a Biff key because I don't like. Whoa, does Splazer have sidestep on?
don't think so.
That was really weird. He just like sidestepped through the hall. That looked crazy. Really good Laser Crusader setup there for Splazer. Same thing with the
yeah, I think JJ's got this too.
JJsrl.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Makes you wonder why his name is JJsrl when we're using race time, but
Well, you know, just because JJRT doesn't sound nearly as cool as JJsrl.
JJRT.gg. That's his new username, dude. JJRT.gg.
RT.gg.
Oh, are you ready to see the most awesome of Shy Guy, or not Shy Guy, Chauncey 2 cycle? Oh man, this is
Man,
exciting stuff.
I'm really ready. You know, Splazer prepared me to watch this because, you know, he created the infamous Splazer Chauncey ball catch tutorial that's 30 minutes long, and so I think we're gonna see a masterclass in ball catching here.
Yeah. Just so perfect.
That was just flawless.
Keeping Chauncey at 52. Ooh. Not quite 51, but at least it wasn't 53. We got JJ 55, also
55 for JJ.
above 50. Actually, this actually might be a fun thing to explain because it's actually novel to explain this now. If you're wondering why we keep Chauncey above 50 HP when doing this, if you miss one cycle and he gets kept below 50 HP, he throws a longer rocking horse cycle. So if you're not going for one cycle, or you know you're not going to hit it, it's better to go for a 2 cycle keeping Chauncey above 50 because it saves about 3 seconds over 2 cycle without the extra rocking horse cycle. Splazer, I think, getting a 557.
Yeah, I believe that's what that was. Pretty decent in Area 1, all things considered.
Yeah? That's pretty good. JJ with, like, I don't know, like a 6'10 or 6'11. So about 13 seconds, but nothing that can be changed with a little bit of RNG magic. Into the first Portrificationizer cutscene. Get used to seeing this cutscene. We'll be seeing it 3 more times, or 2 more times, I guess. Unavoidable.
Oh, what are we thinking now? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? They're both gonna get ER. They're both gonna miss it. One's gonna get it. One's not.
Dude, this game hates everyone except for, like, I don't know, Red. Even though he didn't get it earlier. Bold prediction. I think they're both gonna miss it.
I think they're both not gonna get it, but I think JJ's gonna get tech skip.
Ooh.
And and I'm gonna go even deeper than that. I think Splazer's gonna have tech skip set up, but the boo will be in the lump.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna go for the setup, but the boo will be in the lump.
Yeah.
Probably. JJ will get perfect.
Table.
JJ will get like he'll get in the bookshelf, or perfect parlor, bottom right drawer, and then Splazer is gonna be in the china cabinet, and the boo's gonna be under the cloth. But then they're gonna reverse it because JJ went too fast. The boo's gonna switch, and it's gonna be a perfect RNG and answer for Splazer. Ooh,
JJ missed that double there. That's actually, I feel like that's when you do that setup, it's a little hit or miss.
It's deceptive because it feels like you can't miss it, but like sometimes they just how they clump up to each other that you just don't hit it.
It feels like in Laundry Room when you do the puncher grabber double, and sometimes you don't actually flash the grabber ghost, or you do and then he just insta despawns.
Ooh.
Ooh, and a 5-piece from Splazer.
Missing.
Just barely not getting that white Shy Guy there.
So JJ.
Let's see how JJ fares. Be a little bit of a rough setup for JJ, but this might work out.
Yeah, that works.
And it is.
And a really good suck up. Ooh, Splazer with
Splazer
ER.
gets ER.
We're already wrong.
Yep. And
JJ as well.
Also
Okay.
getting in. Okay, so they both get ER.
Never mind us, dude.
Yeah.
I think Splazer should be getting. I think Splazer should be able to get a 49 with this.
Yeah, but no poison mushroom in the bucket, so he doesn't have to scramble for anything different. See about JJ. JJ with a heart.
Yeah, if you get a poison in there, that's like an instant death poison mushroom.
Double setup there from Splazer.
Should be a 49 out of there for Splazer. We'll see how JJ is.
Most definitely.
Whoa, that was a really interesting setup there. I think it's gonna be
That
a 10
punch almost went a
flat.
little too far away.
Mhm.
That could have been a little bit rough. Yep, 49 there for Splazer, and this should be, what, a 10-02.
It's a 10 flat.
Yeah, 10 flat. Yeah, there you go.
The experience of running this game is just... I've so many times just memorized where it's like it's 19 seconds from pressing the button and 3 seconds from being able to move. I feel like it's more sad that I know that.
Well, that's why you have me to not know things. I know just about the bare minimum.
Hey, well...
It's
You've
good enough
seen
to-
enough gameplay. And
I've seen enough.
yeah.
I've seen enough heartbreak and turmoil that this game gives.
Well, let's see.
We
Let's see if our
great when I
prediction
run
was
max percent.
correct.
Yeah, let's see. Does Splazer have a lump in the table?
He
No,
doesn't.
no lump.
Maybe it was
Does he get
reversed.
perfect RNG.
Oh,
Okay, China cabinet. Never mind.
bookshelf. Oh,
It is reversed. Oh, it's reversed. No way. Oh, it's not. That's
No,
crazy.
so like we were
that's
technically
crazy.
kind of right. Oh, this JJ might
That
not be
boo
getting
is super
this.
far away though.
Ooh, that
He'll
was.
get it. There you go. Just barely makes that work.
Oh wow, both with the worst.
Oh, but he
RNG
gets
in this as
worse.
well.
Yeah, both with like horrible RNG and anti-room.
Splazer's probably feeling great with this RNG right now. He's sitting real pretty with the tech skip, best in there. But worst, if you're gonna get worst RNG, anti-room is the room to get worst in.
Yeah, it just seems way more. It just seems way more likely to get worst RNG in there.
And it also affects you the least. No boo double here from Splazer.
Why would? Yeah, I cannot wait for when Splazer goes for boo double in the tournament. That'll be a fantastic sight to see.
I can't wait for Joven to do it tonight.
Oh well, that's how. I mean, you know, that's how Jevin will lose and make his joke prediction work. Forcing
better
himself into
not
losers
lose.
early. Well, it's only one way to find out. Stay tuned till 10 p.m. Eastern
Ooh.
tonight. It'll be Jovin versus J-Man on SpeedGaming 2.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's 9 p.m. EST. There's a 10 p.m. EST match or 10 p.m. EST match
Bliss
tonight.
versus Kai.
Or Kai, yeah, it's Bliss versus Kai on SpeedGaming 3. But at 9 EST tonight will be Jovin versus J-Man Games.
Tune into the race at 9 p.m. only on Speed Gaming.
Proud
It
sponsor of the
reads
LM tournament.
Reads like an old Disney ad, like Disney XD ad.
It does. Neither of them knocked on the toilet there. Sorry,
JJ
Big
did.
Max, you had to see neither of them. Oh, JJ did knock on the toilet. Okay, never mind.
That's 0.1 second slower.
Wake up, Big Max, wake up. So, you'll notice with runners that play this game while they're in dark hallways, they'll actually shine their flashlight up at the ceiling and move around. That's actually to stop them from getting scared through bowling ghosts or ceiling surprises that could otherwise appear if you're not flashing if you do not have your flashlight up there, and will scare Luigi and he'll just lose you time. So, for the sake of good movement, runners will keep their flashlight shined at those areas so those ghosts don't spawn and don't scare Luigi.
And when they're flickering the flashlight, that's just because they have twitchy fingers. Oh, this boo
Yes.
could... Ooh, that boo could have caused trouble. There's a certain RNG that this boo will do, where he just instantaneously leaves before you can do Fire Warp. Luckily, that didn't happen for Splazer, but it's a possibility. And 14-16.
Ooh.
Not the worst. Worst RNG for JJ. You
Yeah,
really hate to
that's
see
pretty
that.
tough.
This game is pummeling JJ right now.
It really is. But he will get Fire Warp, no problem, and should be able to set that up so he's just a candle there. Other than that, he should still be on a pretty fine Butler cycle.
Yeah.
Nothing
Butler
that he can't
cycle.
totally screw up.
Even if you're like a second, like half a second off on Butler cycle, it's not the worst. The reason we want a good Butler cycle is it saves a little bit of time, but it if you get a good Butler cycle and you complete the Butler room quickly, you'll actually be able to both check the boo and a decoy in the Butler room. If not, if you get a slow Butler cycle, the boo will switch if you get the decoy first. So, it's another reason. JJ also with a pretty rough Butler cycle.
No Butler. Really, sorry, Big Max.
We got more chances, we got more chances. I think.
Good launcher.
Ooh.
Oh! Splazer did not get the animation skip there with the hat. But he should still be fine, so...
Yeah, they'll enter into the Game Boy
No
Horror.
issues there for Splazer.
It's called the Scare Skip. It skips Luigi becoming scared and will allow you to face the ghost before they can show their heart properly. So it saves like minuscule amounts of time each time. Great RNG there for
But it adds
Splazer.
up. Really good.
This is a pretty good run for you, Splazer.
Yeah, Splazer's having a pretty decent area too. And in the lore, he didn't hit the dead zone there. There's a dead zone on that mouse hole in the middle. If you stand far back enough, the game just does not let you get it. Oh,
Those
wow, that was really close for Splazer. He almost got
yeah.
hit by those bats. That could have been devastating for his hidden room.
if you get hit by the mice or by the bats whilst sucking up the ghost, they'll just immediately make you choke off. So JJ is going to be risking this here. So we might be getting hit by the... actually, probably not. JJ is taking a
he looks
really safe...
Great
Hidden
RNG
room.
too. Look at that.
right to the palm of his hand.
So mix up a little bit there. That room can be a little bit tough if you can't find that first try. Sometimes it's difficult to find out and read where the boo is.
This...
Ooh,
ugh.
this is rough.
It's pretty uncommon for the boo to really spawn on the left side of that room. So the fact that it did is pretty unfortunate.
Trying to find out what Splazer gets for his melody song.
SMB3.
Okay, Mario 3.
It's not really all that
And-
slower to get Mario 3 theme. It only wastes
It's
like
one.
a
It's one less
text
input,
box. Yeah.
and we obviously we don't have JJ's audio, but we'll be able to tell based on which option he chooses. Very decent music sheets there for Splazer. See if he gets good RNG. Not in there.
Ooh, this
Tambourine.
RNG is actually like horrid.
Oh, it's cello. Yeah. Or bass. Not cello. That's
And,
stand-up bass.
Hopefully, only one bar of fire for
Oof.
Blazer. So he's gonna need to play it
JJ
real
had a-
safe.
Yeah, JJ had a little bit of trouble there with the music sheets with melody, but still able to make it work. He might get
Oh.
RNG there.
The
Oh,
boo
that
was
boo
in there, but it
switched.
swapped.
Oh boy, we can't even tell where it is.
Really good there for Splazer.
Oh, and worst RNG gets hit in the horn section. Wow, that's a really rough switch.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the few. That's one of the few boos in the game where you can get a really bad switch like that, where it goes from one end of the room to the exact other end.
Mm-hmm.
Only other place where that really happens that poorly is going to be in Area 3 when you go into Nana's room. Because if you get it on the right side, but switches all the way to the left side, you lose a lot of time to that.
Sick tech skip setup here for Splazer. He gets it too.
Oof.
Really good.
That's a great catch for Splazer.
Splazer at this
This
point
front's
has like
shaping
a
up.
pretty big lead.
It's substantial. It's like at least 20 seconds.
More than that.
Could be 25.
30. 35.
Yeah.
Well, with that boo,
Yeah, that's true. We'll be able to have a better idea of it once we time out their Logmire keys.
like a 202 scan or entry into the doghouse there. Really wide double for Splazer.
It worked out though, thank goodness. Sometimes that double can be really rough to get in the old way. The new way is much more is a lot better to do, but it's a little tricky. So
Yeah.
not every runner's going for that currently. But we may see that from Joven tonight. You never know.
I think we definitely will. Joven's definitely one of the few runners who goes for that. And yeah, it's about a 43-second difference. Nice double there for JJ.
Mm-hmm. That skeleton ghost cooperated with him and walked up towards that area. Sometimes that skeleton ghost can go a different way and completely botches the double, but both runners were able to make that work, and they'll be able to move on to Bogmire now. Great one cycle here for Splazer. My goodness, that was just perfect. That Bogmire had just did not want to go and stray anywhere, so Splazer had really great pumps there. 21-22 key there for Splazer.
I don't think Splazer's too far off of PB, actually.
Yeah, I think this is a really, I mean, like, you said, you were mentioning this to me earlier off stream, but how much time do you lose early game in his PB, the one he just got?
He lost like 30 or so.
Man, that's rough.
I think he's within 15 seconds of PB.
It's really good. If his area 3 and 4 shape out well with RNG, he should be able to pull out a pretty decent time. At least 56.
Yeah, and his move
this is
shot
a little rough for
lost a lot of
JJ.
time.
All right, but he is going to be able to clutch up and get the one cycle, so that does work out in his favor.
22:10.
Yep, 48 seconds. It stayed just about the same throughout that whole ordeal. So, quite a massive lead that Splazer holds right now. It's just a matter of Splazer keeping it. It is his race to lose at this point, since he bears such a ginormous lead, and if his RNG works out and JJ's doesn't, it's only going to keep growing from there.
Mm-hmm. It's certainly possible, but it'll be tough. And I got a feeling it's pressure's starting to set in a little bit for Splazer with the prospect of PB being on the table now as well.
That's true. Splazer does have all of his splits open, so it's not just the timer he has all the splits.
And if I know Splazer is probably nervous, but he's probably confidently nervous. Because I know Splazer likes to watch the restream. Splazer's the type to just kind of gauge what pace he's on, what strats he needs to go for to see if he needs to clutch up time. So
Splazer is really good at that improvising, I must say.
He's got a full lexicon of different strats.
Yeah, works out from a lot. Lexicon of strats. That's a new one.
Yeah, dude.
Well, not the dictionary there.
Secretly, I have dictionary.com pulled up on the...
Yeah, a little college professor on me.
You know I have to do it.
Had to do it. Had to do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Splazer just walking out of the well while JJ walks in. Almost.
Man, every time I see, I actually cannot unhear the joke that Ishi and Shelby made at GDQ when I watch this cutscene now, where they're like, "It's Chris Pratt!" Like I
Oh my
cannot,
god! Look.
I can't unhear it now. It's just always there. It lives
Oh
in
my
my head
god,
rent
it's Chris
free.
Pratt! Oh, that was fun.
Man, that run was so much fun to watch.
That was
Such a
fun to
great.
commentate, just like this one.
Yeah, I'm sure you had a great time. At least you're setting up another tech skip there in the tea room. He gets pretty good boo RNG. He can actually utilize that tablecloth and get the tech skip set up.
Looks like there's something in that,
That chair.
not the chair, the
But
ice bucket. But
is it bucket?
in no out of bounds, if you play, assuming you don't make any major mistakes, there will always be a boo switch right in front.
Right in front of him.
Wow.
That's so huge.
Dude, that's
a huge
insane.
switch for Splazer. That's insanely good RNG to start. What a great
ice. The ice.
Oh, but the ice was bouncing around the room. Just a little bit of time lost there, but still, I mean, like, that was a really good tea room for Splazer. That was a nuts switch.
You cannot be mad at that. Even with that guy kind of jolting off to the right. And Splazer PB update. He's within 10 seconds.
Well, Big Max, Butley Mouse didn't come around, but Teamer Mouse certainly did for JJ. Don't know if you caught that just now, Cloud, but I did just see a little glimpse of Teamer Mouse spawning in there for JJ.
And JJ getting
JJ also getting
early.
the tech skip as well, but he will be getting the boo first and then dealing with the ice medallion.
Which isn't actually that much slower.
Yeah, it's just a preference based on what your boo radar is telling you.
Yeah, people will go for it because it's better to get it early than to have them switch into a really bad spot.
Blizzard pulling into the middle. We'll find out where this boo is in this room. This is that other room I mentioned earlier that can have some really wild boo spawns, and that boo switched right back into that spot.
Well, as far as RNG goes, that's one of the better things to have happen. Although
it could look a little rough for Blazer. I would just capture the boo and then deal with the key afterwards. I guess this works.
Yeah, that's kind of a really weird situation to be dealing with. Someone just pause.
What's that?
I feel like I just heard a pause. I'm like, who is pausing? Okay, this room goes for JJ. JJ opting to pull down left.
Yeah, is he gonna stay in the left? Yeah, he's gonna stay in the left. No boo there though.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sometimes that's like a high risk, high reward type of thing. If that boo is bottom left,
that boo just switched back in there.
Wow.
Wow. So a couple of weird switches there for Splazzer and JJ inside Nana's room, but JJ will make this work just a little bit better than Splazzer. Splazer's was a little more rough because he had to walk all the way back to the middle, and the boo was already starting to veer up left. Splazzer setting up for the triple here, gets it no problem.
Good RNG.
I like that triple.
Ooh.
That triple's a lot of fun. That's a really good read for Splazzer in Astral Hall. That's probably my least. That's probably one of the worst rooms for boo RNG in the game, because the boo can be in any one of the 5 candles around the star, and it can be in either of the cabinets. So it's a really tough read, and if you get the decoy, it makes it even harder to find out what's going on.
Let's see if JJ can match the triple in the RNG.
We'll find out. See, also, Splazzer gets Moonshot first try. Oh, he's
Real
gonna nail
quick.
it. Good for Splazzer. A 28-30.
I'm just looking over a little PB
JJ
update for Splazzer. He's within 4 seconds of his PB.
Oh man, and that's without Chauncey one cycle.
Yeah, his PB gets Chauncey
really
one
good.
cycle. If he got Chauncey one cycle, he would be on like killer 55 pace.
Yeah. A little bit of a tough read there for JJ. Candlestick was a little deceiving for him, and once he checked the candlestick, then it was the decoys. So thankfully, no switches back into a candlestick, but still a little bit of a rough Astro Hall boo read there for JJ. So his gap between Splazer will just continue to increase. As Splazer has a pretty decent area 3 so far. I'll change with A1 hallway though. Well, that's for sure. The clairvoyant segment is very unforgiving and know how to bounce. It's definitely
Out of
the
any
clairvoyant
split.
the clairvoyant split and know how to bounce is basically 100% rooftop and the entire attic section.
Yeah, you're kind of just like, it's iconic for just being able to bleed time like crazy in A1 hallway. Every little thing matters, and if you mess up, then like it's just lose time.
Yep. That is for sure. I should mention now that the gap has changed from 48 seconds to basically a minute for Splazer. Splazer has a massive minute ahead on JJ, and it looks like it's probably gonna end up staying that way unless something catastrophic were to occur later in this run for Splazer. Oh, that boot just switched back in there. That's like 3 times that's happened now for Splazer, where he's had checked the boo read and wasn't there, and then switches right back into that spot.
I mean, we like to see that for sure.
Splazer will not get funny text, but it is okay.
I still can't believe that it's just known as funny text now.
Who even coined that?
I think that was me.
You coined it that? I've just been saying that forever.
one tournament match, I'm just like, oh dude, look, he's about to get the funny text.
Yeah, I think I've just been calling it funny text ever since.
Oh, I mean, that's what it is. It's funny text.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be there.
It's goofy.
Pretty decent RNG there for Splazer. Pretty much anything that isn't
lamp.
Pretty much anything that isn't lamp. Yeah.
Anything that isn't lamp RNG. Lamp RNG is pretty bad. Let's see, does JJ get the read here? He does. That's a really good read. As long as the boo doesn't leave, of course. Sometimes it has done that. And JJ will also not be. It's a little risky to go for, honestly. It only saves so much.
Saves about a second and a half. But, you know. Funny text be funny text to go for.
Mm-hmm. Great twins boxes there for Splazer. Did not have to work very hard for that.
Ooh. Splazer going for this twins double. Hopefully this will pay off for him.
Oh.
Okay, instantly decides to let go.
Well, I don't think that he intended to grab onto... Which one's that, Henry?
Yeah, no, Orville.
I never know the difference.
Orville right and then Henry Ford. That's like the reference. Some really good
reference
RNG
there, but it's okay, yeah, because he does make up for that. Sometimes the boo in this room can also be a little bit tricky, but a couple of spots are pretty painless. You just have to be worrying about auto-locking out of pearls. Oh, and now we have introductions into anything but short text in this category. And that Splazer is now 1 for 2 on short text.
Ooh. Rough around the edge RNG there. Good drag damage though. Ooh, JJ getting hit
got
by the
burned
bomb.
there. That sucks. That's really bad. That's gonna lose him a lot there.
Yeah, not easy for that.
That's really unfortunate.
Oh.
And Henry ran right into him, so this is looking like a rough twins room.
Still got the big pearl though.
And Boo is not in there. Oh no. Yeah, Boo is not in there. Went to the drawer instead. And a 33-41 clairvoyant entry for Splazer. I don't know how far off that is. I don't know how deep is he in the PB? 20 seconds.
Plus 15.
Hey, we need a cracked area 4 if he wants to PB.
55 is definitely off the table, but
Yeah.
PB is still on the table, and 56 still very much on the table. I know Splazer for a fact would love to get a 56 this run.
I know he would just be. I know he would just feel excited about getting a 56 in the tournament. Not many people have done that.
Not many people in this tournament like can do that, and there's only like a few people who have 56 PBs, and of the people who do, a few of them are pretty rusty that I wouldn't expect to get a 56 PB without Chauncey one cycle.
JJ was a little bit of a not perfect RNG in that room, but it's not that bad since the boo was in the bed, so he only loses a little bit of time there. But JJ is like a minute 20 behind now.
Yeah,
just about a minute 20. It only continues to increase as JJ continues to get boned by the game.
Yeah, this game isn't being very nice to JJ, but it doesn't help that Splazer's also playing really well. Splazergaming already sucking up Clairvoyant just as JJ's getting started.
Let's see what the RNG is. Oh man, let it be right there. I think it's right there. Ooh, that's good.
What are the chances we get a 15 buoy shot out of Splazer for a gold?
Oh, that'd be so crazy.
Okay, never mind. He gets a long text.
I think he's 2 for. I think he's 2 for 5.
Not
or
the
2
greatest,
for 4.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse. I think he's 2 for 5. He could be 3 for 5. I actually haven't kept track, and I have no idea what JJ's long text to short text ratio is. I've unfortunately not kept track.
No, forget nice for Splazer.
That'd be so unfortunate if he went into Safari Room and realized he doesn't have ice.
It would be it would definitely be the great equalizer for this run.
The great equalizer. A little poison mushroom there, but that shouldn't be an issue for Splazer that the empathy spawn without having to really lock onto him.
Yeah, hopefully it's not an issue for pro gamer extraordinaire Splazergaming.
Yeah, Splazer gamers.
Are you in this Blazer Millie?
I am. I'm in this Blazer Millie.
I know I am as well.
Such a great Discord.
Ooh.
Shout out to this Blazer Millie Discord. And Splazer chest glitching there. Oh no!
Dropping the boo.
God.
That was just rough.
That's not good. I mean, 56 may still be on the table, but PB's probably not in the books anymore, or not unless he has the most cracked area 4 of all time. But I don't know if that makes up enough. That's a pretty rough boo to lose. That's gonna lose him like almost 10 seconds. Ooh, JJ having a little bit of an issue there with the flash on the twirler, but is still able to get it for the ghost with despawn, so not the worst thing in the world. Whatever, Splazer. Just clutch this up with the 15 boo eye shot, and then we can forget that that Savari boo even happened.
We hate when that boo does that.
Could this be huge RNG for JJ? It is not.
Why would it?
But
this game hates everyone.
This game is sentient. The game has it out for everyone. It picks and chooses which runners get good RNG, and usually it's not the ones that get insane times. Because if you're allowed to get insane times, that'd be pretty interesting.
Ooh, oh,
well, it's still really good. That was a great spray. That spray couldn't have been any more perfect for Splazer, so nicely done.
I definitely know Splazer's gonna be happy about
57. Oh, 34.58. That's the time for the Bulasis key there. But still, that was a really good. I mean, it could. I mean, obviously, when you have a Bulasis like that, you know always that it could be a lot worse than what that was. So good for Splays. You're getting. I think it's about 9 or 10 boot I shot, and then getting a spray in the last 5 or 6 were pretty much flawless. So
Actually, something that
pretty quick one.
it wouldn't surprise me this run if Splazer went for Van Gorbu.
He did do some practice on Breaker Boot before this, and it looked consistent, but
I know. I was talking to Splazer.
I think he could play it safe.
Splazer definitely said to me, he's like, if I'm not PBing and I'm not getting this, and I have a lead, what's the point of going for Breaker Boot and potentially losing it all?
Good point. JJ with that was about an 11 boot eye shot. Gets one more with the spray, and he should be able to get this one cycle, and very easily he does. But JJ is just still about a minute 20 behind Splazer. Splazer's money's looking rough. I don't know if he's gonna have the money.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, but
He's got 5 million. I don't know how he's gonna make up all this money.
might be able to dupe everything.
Wouldn't it be crazy if Splazer just discovered the double dupe?
This run he discovers gem duping.
He then discovers gold diamond duping.
And just completely kills 100% forever.
The category that is easier than no out of bounds. You don't even have to try hard the booze. You just need to get the dupe.
Mm-hmm.
Although that would start make or breaking runs up the wazoo. That's never gonna happen. Gem duping could. I feel like gem duping could never happen.
Yeah, there's not a lot. Just not enough going for it to be possible.
Can you even key dupe in this game?
No. Well, I mean,
Yeah, I
kinda.
think so. But not really.
You can dupe Vangor's key, and I think you could do it on Chauncey as well.
But
But
you
it's
can't,
it's
but
in like a
not
weird.
generic, but not.
It's from a glitch that's not like normal duping.
Yeah. Because I feel like if you could figure out how to do generic key dupe, then you could probably lab out enough to do gem duping.
Oh, for sure.
But that's neither here nor there. We're here to focus on Splazer doing blackout and going through the rest of Area 4. Ooh. Minute long Burnley coming in. New record.
How sad would it? That would be so sad.
That would
But
make
what
this one
sucks
really
too
interesting.
is if Splazer got a minute-long Grimly, he would still have like a 20-second comfy lead on him.
Yeah, he would. And it'd probably still continue to grow. No Pythag skip there for Splazer, but
He accidentally hit A, which you don't want. Oh, is the curse real?
Commentator's curse.
No. Oh lordy.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That was like an 8 or 9 second Grimly.
Yeah.
That
Not bad,
that
but
was pretty
geez.
rough. That was pretty rough. Sorry for jinxing that, guys. My bad.
And then now you jinx it the other way. All right. JJ, 10-second Grimly. We're gonna see if Splazer goes down and decides to grab Breaker Boo. I give it like a 50-50 if he does or doesn't.
Depends on how uncomfortable he's sitting.
Yeah, if he's like feeling really confident in himself, I could definitely see him going for it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
he's
looks
gonna
like he
set up the
will
text
be.
skip. Let's see if he gets bottom barrel so he can bait the charge.
I would love for Splazer to just get it.
I think he might be able to bait a charge here. Well, he's not going to. Oh, he just drag strat. That charge is not even really necessary when you do drag strat.
It's not necessary, but It certainly
Oh
helps.
no!
Dropping it at
That
8.
sucks. That really sucks.
It is
'cause
possible
he didn't
for
have a
this
double
to be
cackle there.
the great
He didn't have a double
equalizer.
cackle there until the end.
I don't know if he had one. The problem is he didn't get enough drags while going back, and he didn't drag him down at the start.
That really sucks.
Now the real
That was
kicker,
almost perfect.
the real kicker would be JJ getting it,
Oh.
because JJ does also go for Breaker Boo. No, really like to get that blue hits plus out of
Celebi looks
Splazer.
okay. Okay. That almost could have been really bad. I guess Splazer doesn't have much to lose with checking for blue hits plus.
It's always
no blue hits
nice.
plus. It's never there. It's never there, man.
JJ gets a
JJ
charge.
made the charge, but he gets hit
he gets
immediately.
he gets a double cackle. Although that may have been fine.
I think he might have multiple double cackles coming in.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, he
yeah.
had multiple double cackles there. You
Ooh.
could see it. You could see he had a couple there. So Spencer has to do a little bit of improvising now. So.
Ooh, and JJ missing that double as well. Both of these runners are just like, I mean, they're both messing up the same stuff. Now, if JJ gets the blue hits blessed,
That could change
that would be a bit of time.
wise. But Splazer would still hold enough of a commanding lead to make it where he would need to do something catastrophic to completely destroy his lead. But as we know with no!
Ooh, that's
even
not
worse. That's even worse.
good. Oh,
And
and
no
he
blue
doesn't
hits
go.
plus. Oh no.
Oh,
That's
this is just
an
going
even worse
wrong
scenario.
for JJ.
Wow. That sucks. That's always the worst thing that happens when you deal with seller boost. You get him down, you feel you're good, and then you meet is when you're ready to drag that boot towards the door, he just leaves.
Well, coming up here for Splazer is gonna be Soldier Double.
He does the solid or triple.
Solid to just triple.
And that'll be something if somebody decides they have they're brave enough to go for a soldier triple in the tournament race.
Hopeless did yesterday.
He actually?
But I forfeited.
I mean, he tried it, right?
Yeah, he tried. He didn't get it.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
I couldn't even imagine
do it.
getting
Like
it.
brave enough to do it in a real race and actually get it would be something.
You would need to be on like. You'd need
Not
to be
even-
like
not even
real
Pablo would
sketched
do
out
that,
about
bro.
your run.
Bro, not even Paulo would do that. Even if he had a commanding lead, I don't even think he'd try for it. Now that I say that, he should totally do it though. So, Splazer's down a boo, JJ's down 2 boos, so he's gonna have to make that work out for him once he save warps out of armory.
Yeah, both are gonna need that save warp. So, hopefully, neither
So
of
they'll
them.
both be going for they'll both be going for Vanguard boo, and that's about it.
Yeah, actually. Ooh. JJ breaking off from Toy Soldiers. At 3 HP. This has gone from bad to worse for JJ, unfortunately.
JJ's just gonna have to do a little bit of the burn there. It's fine.
Yeah, JJ's got like that crazy burn strat.
Ooh, this one could charge.
Happy will charge.
Blazer waiting for it and he gets it.
That's really good.
Blazer getting that charge for armory boo makes this boo way more lenient.
Ooh. He almost let him get away, but luckily did not.
Blazer's gonna mirror warp. Okay.
Perfect.
So Splazer will just have to clear out. Splazer's just have to clear out pipe room and check for breaker there.
But Splazer once again with the boo lead. So
Yeah.
I'm
Splazer
barring
will still hold it,
Splazer soft locks or something crazy. I don't really see a world where Splazer
Splazer goes
realistically
for
loses
TAS one
this.
cycle.
Yeah, he goes for TAS
goes
one
for TAS
cycle
one
and
cycle.
soft locks.
This is it. No, he accidentally goes for TAS one cycle. His nerves get the best of him and he shoots the ball too early. I mean, he's not even gonna go for one cycle. He holds he holds a commanding enough lead that he will just go for cycle.
And he's not on PB pace, so he probably just wants to.
He just wants to finish the race out without like destroying his immense lead. There he goes.
JJ.
Right.
Going
this is
for
interesting.
The OoB before going for the chest. This oh, double cackle there.
Oh, and he went to Jarvis.
Oh, JJ's putting a lot of.
This could be really bad if it goes out in the hallway. By the
way, if he goes right, this is pretty much game set match.
Yeah, that's pretty much over. He went right. No.
Oh,
I think that's it.
Yeah. That
that's
boo just hate. Like these boos are hating JJ. And
yeah.
Here's the problem: is there is like. At this point, save warping isn't even worth it.
No, it's not. This boo goes right again.
Because he's missing 2 boos. Oh my god. Oh, Splazer with a good Weston.
That could have been bad. I was actually almost fearing that he was going to get dragged right under a falling icicle and get hit.
These boos have just been these boos have been so mean to JJ all run, dude.
Yeah.
If you're wondering why he's walking all the way back, JJ dropped both Breaker Boo and Cellar Boo, and he dropped them at 30 HP and 0 HP respectively. So save warping just isn't worth it because of how much damage and time it takes to spawn him.
Blazer missing his Western Warp skip there, or his Western Warp split there, because you can still see his timer is red.
Nah, dude. His PB is just 53. So he's already losing time.
There you go. Shout out to Splazer for listening out on the stream, so he knows that I pointed that out. So you can skip the split.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know Splazer's probably sitting right now real confident. This is not a lead that if you go for a safe, he could probably like 5 or 6 cycle King Boo. And probably still win.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Hopefully at the very least JJ gets some good RNG with where this Boo spawns. And he doesn't spawn the Pipe Room Boo. Yeah, that's who.
Yeah. Let's get a masterclass in triples here, Splazer. And by masterclass, I mean going for the Nick PhD instant grabber triple.
I might be crazy. Like, I'm with Nick on that, dude. It's easier. Ooh.
Oh,
oh, those iframes.
He doesn't get hit there. Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah, I might be with Nick on this one. I feel like the instant grabber triple is just easier. Yes, Blazer does
There you
it
go.
too.
Thank you for listening to me getting it. You're welcome.
Blazer gets it, dude. He gets it.
He just does. He just does. Blazer just does. Weston here for JJ. JJ is going to get the 1 cycle as well. We'll find out where the Boo is, but he's gonna need to get rid of most of these pearls so he doesn't auto lock and completely lose the Boo, especially that big pearl.
Ooh, I think that was yeah. There's a couple double cackles in there for sure. Oh,
yep.
luckily he cleared that room.
Yeah, thankfully he cleared it. But still doesn't help that this is just looking rough for JJ. He's just been getting destroyed by Boos all game.
Yeah, they are
All
not
round
giving
long.
him a break.
Nope. It's
At
unfortunate.
this point,
You really hate
JJ
to see
and
it.
Splazer are like, it seems like they're neck and neck, but like Splazer's going down to King Boo as JJ up to.
Yeah, Splazer's what, 58
anyway.
pace?
57.
57?
Mhm.
I forget. I don't even remember what the timing is once you enter King Boo for normal
it's like-
two-cycle.
Like 2 minutes and 50 seconds from that point.
For normal two-cycle. What is it for one
Yeah.
cycle? 2 minutes?
Like 2 minutes and 32 seconds or something.
Once you get into the King Boo cutscene.
Oh, once you get into the King Boo cutscene for 2 cycles,
Yeah.
2 minutes, and for that it's 1 minute
And a
42 seconds. So with the clean 2 cycle, we can be expecting a low 57 or 57.25, which is really good.
I suppose you could just get up one cycle and go crazy. And his stream is doing a little bit of a dance there. Looks okay now. Just some frame dropping is it's fine. It happens.
Splazer splicing currently.
Spliced in the perfect one cycle attempt here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ooh, JJ missed that triple there because he missed one of the goal kills. He got punched, but both of them, or all three of them, were still able to stay there, so it get them to despawn. A little bit of a rough suck up there as well on the punchers.
Alright, let's
They
see
suffered it though with
Splazer.
a great. That was a great twirler triple though to make up for that. JJ.
Oh, that was a. I didn't expect him to
Great.
do it that
That's a
quick.
great grabber too. That's a great
Splazer,
grabber.
what are you
as
doing,
well.
guy? Splazer just like went AFK. He didn't start moving until he threw the ball. This first cycle looking pretty decent. Should be like a 240.
242. There you go. There's like
And
a half second there where Splazer wasn't actually like was not even half a second. He wasn't draining health. That could have been like a 238. Honestly, that would have been huge.
especially here, let's see the second cycle coming in.
Time coming up for Splazer.
And Splazer gets it.
And
57.25.
25. Splazer is a winner.
It's the W.
Congratulations to Splazer. Big dubs for Splazer.
I know he's sighing relief. He was nervous about this match, and I would be too if I were him. JJ, he had the whole game against him this time around.
Yeah, I feel really bad for JJ, but he's not out of the tournament just yet. He'll be able to have a little bit of. He'll be able to have a run down in the losers bracket and hopefully get some dubs there and get some runs where the game doesn't completely troll him and throw him the worst bones imaginable. GG's to Splazer 57.25, so it's a really good, great time there as we get Splazer into the call for a little
What's up?
post-match interview.
How is it going,
GG
Splazer
Splazer.
Gaming?
It's going, bro. I'm splazing on Poggin.
He's blazing and pogging,
He's
as
splazing,
always.
He's pogging. He's blazing.
What a crazy guy.
Yeah,
That was something. That area 4 was something, man.
yeah, I know. It's funny because that's what happened yesterday was the exact opposite of what happened today. Like, I lost a lot of time in early game yesterday. but I saved a lot.
You
I
made
don't
it
know.
over in late game, and then you had the opposite today.
Yeah.
Well, we were kind of looking, screen peeking at your stream a little bit, and saw that you were within 4 seconds of PB at Moonshot.
Yeah, I got super nervous, and at Clairvoya, I was just like, I couldn't play because I was like, oh my god, like this is without Chauncey one cycle, you know? And I gotta say though, I commend JJ for not resetting there at Armory Boo.
Yeah, Armory Boo
I was
just,
expecting him.
yeah.
Much
Armory Boo did
respect.
JJ
JJ
will get
so
it,
dirty.
Yeah.
JJ will get a high 1 hour, the normal motorcycle, or mid 1 hour. Low mid 1 hour.
See that. Will he go for the one cycle?
He's gonna set it. He's saying
Not a lot of reason not to. I know he's definitely been practicing it a little bit.
Let's see.
Oh, that was
no.
kind of weird.
That's looking rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he bonked in the bomb. I just go for the backup.
The Boo like got out of his way, but like he kept tracking it, so
Yeah.
he just got turned around.
Backup 2 time.
I believe
Backup
him.
2 time.
Ooh,
That sucks.
still got the quick shot on his
Kinda
head.
half make that work.
All good.
Kinda
Go
half
for
make
the.
that work if he drags.
Oh my god, he's actually doing it. Oh my god.
He gets that
was
too, that's
actually
huge.
Holy
nuts.
cow.
That was really
gonna-
nuts.
I was gonna say
That
just
was
do
a
the 3
shot.
cycle, but
I would have just went for the 3 cycle if that happened, but nah, JJ's built
Oh my
different. dude.
goodness. GG's JJ
Wow.
of 10036 with a backup 2. That was absolutely crazy. So
wow, GG to
GG's to
him.
JJ.
Wow,
Nicely
that was
done.
actually
That was
kind
really
of nuts.
awesome. That was a nuts backup.
I'm amazed.
It's just JJsrl things, you know.
Dude, I would have gone on 56 if I had one cycle.
GG's to him.
Yeah, looks like JJ is just in the setup here.
There
Reloading
he
us.
is. JJsrl. GG's, brother.
JJ.
GG. I'm so sorry about Armory Boo, JJ. I commend you.
All
You
good.
said-
I was happy with how I was playing. I mean, I was PB pace going into Area 4, and then I messed up Breaker Boot. I didn't practice it beforehand, which I should have. I don't have a save file, and I only have one memory card, so I can't set up my gab work fast enough to practice it, so I just didn't do it.
Yeah.
But I was happy with overall how I played. Very happy with that ending. That was cool.
I'm amazed you got that backup.
Yeah, I think that was.
It looked
fantastic.
sketch, but you made it work.
hmm What's happened? I got the 6-piece, which I'm still in learning, so I was very happy I got that in the ward
too.
and ballroom. Yeah.
One of the cleanest suck-ups I've ever seen for.
Yeah, that was a
6Ps, really.
really clean suck up. My goodness.
I won't
You
lie,
suppose you didn't
JJ.
get
I
the
was.
money?
Sorry, go ahead.
What in the world? You didn't get the money, Splazer? How could you?
Oh, I know. It's. I mean, if you saw at the end there, I had to splice that King Boo, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was too nervous.
Mhm. He
Dude, I don't know what that
spliced a
was.
2 cycle.
The 7-cycle King Boo could have happened. You never know.
It could have. It could have.
Yeah? I mean.
I've seen crazier things. I've seen Pablo softlock.
That's right.
Yeah, Flock, I was gonna do the 1 cycle, but like, I was like looking at the stream, and I heard Bowser like starting to throw like the ball, and I was like, oh shoot, I need to play. And I was like, I guess I'm just doing the 2 cycle.
Yeah, I'm like watching you. I'm like, is Blazer AFK? His dad come in the room and ask him to do something.
I need you to pick up the dishes real quick.
Sean, do the dishes. Dad, 2 minutes.
Well,
Yeah,
that was
it-
That was a fun
race.
It was
I
a
won't-
fun It was just an Area 4 moment, which happens to one of the runners like in a race. It'll just happen where Area 4 is a meltdown. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
And
happened.
I won't lie though, JJ, I was nervous and like, basically, like
well,
I was.
I was too, or like I
Yeah.
felt like maybe there's a chance for an upset, and then I was like looking at the Discord and I saw you PB'd, and I'm like, oh shit. And I realized like immediately like, oh wait, he's actually playing a lot too, and then that sort of just made me feel really nervous. But at the same
Yeah.
time, my goal was sub 1 hour. I
would have gotten it if Area 4 was 2 minutes better than it was.
Dude, you might have gone a pretty low 59 if it wasn't for stupid armory boo.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was
Maybe.
on like low 58 pace at Bulasis, which like usually is my comfort zone. But even with Breaker Boot, I still could have gotten like a 59. But yeah, just armory. I didn't know what to do because when I lost Cellar at 0, I was like trying to route away. I genuinely didn't know what to do, and I remember just seeing like you have to do the mirror warp because you can't save and quit. So
Well, I'll tell you what. I think you'll have a pretty good shot of beating Blue Hits in the losers round. So
Yeah. Blue hits.
Yeah,
Blue
but-
Hits decides to play.
yeah, that's what I
So
mean.
that's the bit of the gamble there. That would be really fun if he does decide to play though. That'd be a pretty fun match.
If
'cause
he
I
would
don't think
that-
Blue Hits has played since the last tournament. So.
I want him to play. I don't want him to get like a 108 or something, and I just like I don't want that to
I
happen. I
don't
want
think
the
he'll get
actual.
a 108, but I can't imagine he'll have like a nutty sub-hour time.
I think
No,
if
I
he
think
gets
that'd
a
be a pretty
time,
evenly matched
he'll probably get
match.
59.
And
Hard
that's
to make-
and that's
I
just like
guess.
my goal because my best tournament run was my old PB was a 59.59. That was before I stopped playing for the 7th time. But
Took his other long hiatus.
hey, it's gonna happen soon. My control, my fob is coming in for SMS, so
Huh.
waiting on that. But we'll see. I mean, I'm enjoying this game. I'm enjoying like not. I told myself like I wasn't gonna do Chauncey one cycle when it came back because like I want to actually get good at the game and not spend
not-
hours resetting on the frame perfect trick.
Yeah, not get glitch.
Yeah.
You want to get good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's,
GG.
it's taught me some fun backups, but yeah, GG's.
Yeah.
GG's.
I got to face the
Blazer-
Sunshine record holder and beat him, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is Sunshine we're playing.
My losers bracket, I'll challenge whoever plays me in Sunshine. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, yo, Blue Hits, where you at?
Load up SMS right now.
Well, SMS. Let's do a double.
An 80% run.
The double. No out of bounds, and right afterwards, any percent. Who wins? SMS any percent.
I don't even think Blue Hits runs SMS.
Uh,
I already think you have a good chance of beating him at LM. You want to do
I
SMS as
do.
well?
I really do. If you pop out a 58, I guarantee you'll probably beat him. Like,
Shade being thrown.
nah, I'm just kidding. I love you, Blue Hits.
Alright, well, I think that about wraps it up. GG's Splazer, GG's JJ.
Yes, GG's
Great
all
race
around.
as always. And
GG's.
we'll be
We got
back
some-
here on Speed Gaming 2 in about just a little under 8 hours for, or not 8 hours, I'm sorry, just a little under 5 hours for the J1 versus J-Man Games match. So
And then
stay tuned
afterwards
to
for Ty versus Bliss.
that as well. It is 10 p.m. EST on Speed Gaming 3. Commentators Elite Spud, Polar Like. So
Ooh.
that'll be fun.
Good duo, good duo.
Anyways, GG's guys, and we will catch you guys later. Peace out.
Peace and peace and peace and peace.
Peace and peace.
Peace and peace and peace and peace and peace.